Arnold Palmer couldn't do this, but I can. 'Cause just like Arnold Palmer, I'm a tall drink of golf juice. Why is there a gun? Wait! Hey there, kids, I hear they closed your school. Well, let me tell you something pretty cool. While you're bored at home, stay away from drugs. Subscribe to me instead and give your mom a hug. I'm Mystery Lime, I play video games, and I'm here to tell you drugs are lame. So tell your friends, and tell your parents. Just from like 6 feet apart, keep a safe social distance. Mic drop. Welcome back to Lime Time, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed my new hit single. It's called Real Gamers Don't Do Drugs. So you can find me on SoundCloud, find me on Spotify, you can find me on GitHub. I know the quarantine's been hitting everybody pretty hard. Sports are shut down. A lot of golf courses are closing. So I know you golf heads in particular are having a pretty tough time of it out there. But I've got good news. While the golf courses may be closed, you don't have to resort to cheating on your wife to emulate your idol Tiger Woods. You can play this game right here, or watch me play it. It's called Fever Golf. It's especially optimized for people that are disastrously ill, so if you've caught the COVID, this might be the game for you. We start with mini golf. I'm not sure if this is going to escalate into big boy golf or not, but trust me, though the golf may be mini, the challenge is not. It says click to launch golf ball. It's not. Oh, okay. So I have to be near the flag, which is the starting point, to launch the golf ball. So this one's pretty simple. Just got to get through those that little hole in there. May not be good at getting pulls in holes, but balls are my specialty. Ooh, McDonald's Golden Arch, here I come. Oh, that one's close. Okay, I think I've got a good rhythm here. Yes, we can do this. They're spawning flags everywhere. They're propagating at an alarming rate. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but it's definitely a thing. And whoa, that one was close. Oh, sometimes I get stuck, and I don't know why. It seems like it does better if it's like at a slight angle for some reason. So I'm learning pro golf skills and tips and techniques as we speak, folks. This is a top-notch golfing simulator. I could go play golf in the real world after this. I would be a more skilled golfsperson than I was prior. I am refining my craft. I can come from farther now. Do I have to just be by any flag? Okay, so these are giving me like continues, I guess. So I can literally start the ball in the hole. I already got one in. So does that mean like this course counts as complete now? I can go to the next one? I'm not sure if this game actually has rules or not, but I'm just going to set my own challenge, and that's how I'm going to play it. If I get a flag to spawn inside the hole, I can move on to the next course. So that's how this is about to go. And woof, we have upped the challenge this time with shapes. Just because I couldn't pass geometry in 10th grade doesn't mean I'm not going to be able to pass it now with the power of flags and cheating. So let's, yeah, there we go. So I guess I have to wait for it to stop moving to spawn. Oh, suck on that one, Tiger Woods. You underestimate my powers, golf man. I feel like I'm glitching. Look at this. Look at what my balls are doing. They refuse to go in this third hole. Come on. I have nailed the shot so many times. Okay, there we go, finally. I don't know if... See, that's the thing, like, this is clearly meant to emulate, like 90s and early 2000s era, like, PC, shovelware type games. It talks about that in the description, I'm not just BSing ya. But it's meant to emulate that era games, which were very glitchy, but I'm still... Like, I can't tell if these glitches are on purpose to try and, like, emulate the authentic feel, or if they're just, one of those things that happens on Unity games, because Lord knows, Unity games are no paragon of solid, impervious cold themselves. Either way, it adds to the experience, I think. I'm a fan. I dig it. I love weirdness. I love things that don't work as intended. I love glitches. I love trash, but in particular, I love trash that that, you know, has heart, has feeling, has aesthetic. Because then reminds me of me. I am trash, but like kind of cute in a way, and it's somewhat vaguely entertaining, even though my, you know, my tangible redeeming value as a person is rather limited. At least I'm kind of a decent experience to come through and enjoy. So I like games that remind me of myself in that way. And this is kind of that. It's also kind of relaxing. I'm digging this. Like the colors in this game are real, like, soft and mild. Like the sky's pretty, the trees are, you know, kind of conical and friendly looking. Playing golf, the relaxingest of all sports.
Oh my god!
Somebody I follow had this in like an itch.io, like, cool weird games collection. I forget who it was now, so I can't shout them out. Oh, wait a minute. Pause the image. Who's the developer of this? I forgot to shout them out too. Wait, no, I lied. I remember. It's Oleander Garden. So go check Oleander Garden out on itch.io. Check out this game. It's in the description. Probably should say these things at the beginning of the video, but eh. And I totally did get a hole-in-one. I told you guys it was fucking possible. For an epic gamer, for a golf expert like me, anything can be done. The only limit is your own imagination. Except for this time. This time that looks like it might literally just not be happening. I don't think I can get enough force on my ball to get it all the way over there. I wonder if it's possible to hop these square walls, though. I don't think so, but hey, it's golf. It's the spirit, it's the sport of creativity. See, look, I hopped that one. What's causing it to do that? What's it jumping on? Yeah, there's a thing here, but I can't see one. But there totally is. From this way, too, I'm sure it'll work. Watch. See? It hops. Why does it do a hop? What's going on here? Alright, well, I've created a nice little village of flags. It's time for me to move on. Much like in Animal Crossing, when the city gets too bustling, you gotta find yourself a nice little island to cozy down in and start anew. So that is what I shall do. Oh, but I'm plunging my villagers into the void. Not my intention, I promise. Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new pair of... Yes! Moving on. Alright. Hell yes. Hole-in-one, baby. Arnold Palmer couldn't do this, but I can. 'Cause just like Arnold Palmer, I'm a tall drink of golf juice. Why is there a gun? Wait. Wait a minute. And... No... Okay, this might be more similar to Doom Eternal than I thought. Why is there a gun in the golf game? And why are the walls splattered with what appears to be, I assume, strawberry jam? This is a family game, so probably no bodily fluids were spilled here. But who put jam on the gun room? Gun room, bleh. But I've got the gun. I don't seem to be able to use it. And who is this? Who is this? Spider Pig? Is that you? Oh no, it's a table. It's a table with a TV of some kind. What? I'm watching the gun room? Oh, now I have it. So was I a different character in that sequence? What? The gun shoots golf balls. Seriously? Why is it dark? Why do we have a flat? What's going on? None of this makes any sense. But I guess I'm retracing my steps now to go back to the start of the course. This music is so ominous all of a sudden. Okay. I'm legitimately frightened. It's too dark. I can see nothing. I can see nothing. Mini golf. I mean, I haven't played mini golf in a long time. I've never played real golf. Maybe this is what golf's just actually about. I can't say I ever turned on the Sports Center and watched the golf before, so... you know, I'm willing to believe this is just real golf. This is just what it's always like. In which case, you know, I've talked shit about golf before, and I regret that at this point. Golf is legit, and oh, I don't get flags anymore. So I guess I can't get the hole-in-ones, or at least if I do, I can't set a landmark testament to them and show other people how cool I am. So if I can't actually do the golfing now, what is the new goal? If the holes are not the goal, then is there some new goal instead of the holes? Something to do with a pole? Maybe David Grohl? The best, the best, the best, the best, the best, the best, the best. David Grohl's Foo Fighters, right? I don't know, I can never remember. There's too many rock and rolls these days. You kids have gone too crazy with the rock and the roll. And I can no longer keep up with Dave Grohl. But am I backtracking or am I going somewhere new? I am going somewhere new. This castle is not here. I can't turn my flashlight up, which is kind of annoying, so I can't really look at too much of this. It could be a church, maybe? I'm not sure. Though, if anything, if my experience with... I mean, I guess this is a horror game. If my experience with horror games teaches me anything, it's that don't go in churches. Never ends well. My experience with IRL works the same way, as it turns out. And my gun has broken. I cannot pick up. I don't know what the purpose of having it was to begin with now. The light seems to be coming out the muzzle anyway. I'm not sure what kind of device this was at any point, but... Oh, I do not like this wall. Somehow, despite losing my gun, I still have light in kind of a radius around me? So that's... I guess the lesson here is that the real light comes from within. Let your spirit shine with the Lord's grace, and you will never be lost, dear child. But the monotone sound will get increasingly louder, which is kind of terrifying in and of itself, regardless of the implications of other things. We have a timer set to 4:44. I don't remember 4:44 ever being implied to be an evil time. And this, I can't tell if it's meant to be an impaled corpse of some kind. I'm very confused. I can no longer shoot golf balls. I have no real power but to walk. I am genuinely uncertain of what my goal here is, but I seem to have gone onto some sort of bridge, which I guess I'm bridging the gap between the world of sports games and the world of horror games. This is the most ambitious crossover in the history of gaming. Nintendo, take notes. You combined Mario and Sonic? That's kind of cool. Try combining fucking Golf Simulator 2K20 game with psychological horror. Yeah, I bet you're not ready to do that, are you, Miyamoto? Go back to gamer school. Come back in 10 years. Maybe you can compete. I'm back to the TV room and I've frozen. Oh. Okay. We've got whispering now. There's always a good sign, my sanity. Space Funeral. Very similar vibe. Went pretty well in that game, so maybe this one will go well. I got a good feeling. We are back to the golf course, but there's vegetables in the sky now, and the trees. And that was a church. And can I shoot? I cannot shoot. Wait, no, I have to be by the... That's right, I have to be by the flag to shoot golf balls. There is an invisible wall here. I guess I'm not meant to play golf anymore. Maybe I have to finish this course first. Wait, really? Was that correct? I have to play golf again? It's spawning flags again. Oh my god. Can I... And it's not letting me go past this. I have to play golf with the fucking whispers of the damned echoing endlessly through my mind. Pain. Pain. Yes. Or le pain, as the French would call it. Bread, the staff of life. That which we could all use to stock up on for our quarantining situation. Okay. The physics are even more fucked up and glitchy now than they were before. But I got a double hole-in-one. That is a double stuffed Oreo right there, ladies and gentlemen. If this game ever gets achievements, I expect that to be there, and I expect to be retroactively gifted it, so everyone can know that I am a true god gamer among golf enthusiasts. Is there a... Is it, okay, there's just a brick wall here now. The course is definitely different than it was before. Can I get around? I can. Okay, I'm not trapped. That is really sadistic to make me go through the whole course twice, though. But I mean, you know, I did say that the gameplay was pretty prime, so yeah, I guess I can't say I mind it. I would experience this 100 times over if the YouTube format wouldn't cap my video length, and I'm sure you all would watch it too, would you not? Don't answer that. Honest question though, are golfers okay? I'm not sure they are. I'm not sure they are. I mean, I hope everyone's enjoying the sordid glimpse into the true world of golfing. I know a lot of you poors haven't necessarily been able to do this before. IRL golfing experiences can be a little pricey, but fret not, fret not. Art is no longer only for the bourgeoisie. It is for you as well. You can enjoy this wonderful experience of golfing. Are you grateful? I'm sure you are, poors. Stop asking me for healthcare. I've given you golf. What more could you want? What more could you want from the upper classes lifestyle? This is the pinnacle. The ground is bleeding. I can only assume this is meant to emulate the sprinkler systems, which keep the greens nice and fresh. Fresh for our consumption. Enriched with vitamin E. I'm not even that attached to progressing and making this end anymore. I've just accepted that this is what my life is now. It's not that different for my day-to-day life. Just chorus of hellish demon voices chanting "die" in the back of my mind. Yeah, no, just a, you know, it's your average Saturday. Just shit glitching into the floors, you know, happens all the time. Happens all the time. Lost many a good pair of shoes that way. You have no idea the money I spend on shoes. Can I kick the ball in the hole? I cannot. I have no collision. I don't know if that counts or not. Let me see if it counts. It counts. It's gonna give me that one. All right, cool. I don't think I earned it, but you know what they say in golf school. It's not cheating if nobody stops you. If you can do it, it counts. So golf is truly the sport of the industrial, creative spirit within the youth today. Why is golf dying? I don't know. Can't be anything to do with the hundreds of gallons of water it uses or resources that it sucks away from its metropolitan areas. No, the youth just don't understand the level of creativity and artistry that goes into crafting a well-played game of the golf. I wonder what the first person that ever played golf felt like. There was clearly some kind of demonic deal made there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, this is not... it's not a normal realm that we've entered into here. So, someone had to sacrifice a couple of versions, draw some kind of alchemical circle, chant to the great demon lord Beelzebub, hear our cry, we need a superior game. The croquet of our fellows is too plebeian. We need something deeper, something intellectual, beyond mere human intelligence. Beelzebub, hear our prayers, hear our pleas. And Beelzebub just descended down like, mortal, you know not what you ask. The sport of the demon realms are too tough. They may rip your mortal mind to shreds. Are you sure you wish to taste of that which we call golf? And Alexander J. Golfman's like, yes, it's weird that you named golf after me when it's an ancient sport from your realm and not the human realm. It proves that I was meant to be the bearer of this great news to the other humans. Please let me taste of the golf. And then he did, and he stared into it, and much like the Ark of the Covenant, his face was melted off. And that's when we invented lemonade iced tea. Whew. Yep, this, I can only assume, is what he felt like during those first glorious moments of experiencing that which we call golf. Alexander J. Golfson, you are a true hero, a true paragon of nature. The gifts that you gave to humankind shall not go unnoticed. You might be asking, how do we recognize him as the creator of golf if he died? He actually didn't. His face may have melted off. He did survive the incident, however, and went on to spread the good word of golf among all of his peons back in his pilgrim village in ancient Britain. And he was well loved for it. And the game has crashed. So I guess that's the end. The end of the game, of course, but it was only the beginning of the great legacy of the noble sport of golf. I hope everyone enjoyed their history lesson today. Their short sporting reprieve from the darkness of quarantine. I know I've enjoyed it, I guess. That's not what I expected at all, but hey, shit. That's a unique experience that has stimulated my mind senses, and that's what I seek in a good piece of sporting media. So, thank you very much, Oleander Garden, and thank you, viewer. Without your viewership, golf wouldn't exist. So, you've done me a wonderful charity on this day. If you'd like to do further charities, you can go ahead and like this video, smash the subscribe button. You can go to, what is it called? What is the itch.io page? You can go to oleandergarden.itch.io and download their games. Maybe make a few donations. They invented golf. They deserve your patronage. And with that, I guess it's time for me to bid you a fond adieu. Until next time, until our next adventure. Stay frosty, my friends. Ba-da-ba.